Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mumma. It is Thursday, the 9th of April 2020. And yeah, I've just jumped on to pull a few cards. I'm going to use the Osho deck again today. It gives me the clearest messages. It always has. It's my favorite deck. Plus, if I'm guided to read from the book, there's always something really deeply spiritual in there for all of us to sit and come to our own sense of truth about it. So I'm just going to clear our energy by chiming these chimes 3 times. Just come back into your body, feel into your breath, and let everything else drop away. So, yeah, I'm just going to allow whatever cards want to come through. A few things that come through for me overnight and through my own experience is dropping out of the victim-perpetrator scenario. Take responsibility for what you're attracting in your life. Keep going within. There is no leader outside of yourself. Be your own authority, I'm hearing very loud and clear. And allow everyone to have their own perception of their truth. We're all at different stages of our spiritual evolution, however you want to look at it, whatever rings true for you. I believe we're infinite beings having this temporary physical experience, but your reality might be different, completely different to mine. Anyway, understanding that level of trust that the universe has your back, things are always working out for you. Keep those mantras going. But we need to clear that wound of needing to be seen and heard. And this is a collective wound because as children, majority of us were brought up in the environment, the adults know best. And your voice isn't heard as much. Your power, you didn't have as much power over your experience as you perhaps would have liked to as a sovereign being. Children are our greatest teachers. But like most other things in our society, they've been governed through fear of authority, fear of being hit or punished for feeling their emotions, for speaking their truth. So our throat chakras and our sacrals and our throat chakras get blocked. And then obviously also our connection to all that is gets shut down because that trust we have for our intuition, gets shamed by those around us that, because majority I'm finding that my children are way more conscious than me, are way more enlightened than me, their souls are way more developed than mine. And they're our teachers if we allow them to teach us. If we have the humility and humbleness to listen, not just to our children, but everyone. Everyone has something to offer. So clearing that wound of needing to be seen and heard. Understanding that nature will go on without us. We're really feeling into our insignificance on this planet. The beach hasn't changed. The creek's still flowing in exactly the same way, regardless of what we're going through as human beings. A strong opinion's really useful right now. I feel the most useful thing right now is to question everything. Soft curiosity, open-mindedness, loving compassion and kindness for everyone. But that doesn't need to be your truth. Let's let's just see what wants to come through. We're already at 5 minutes. Again, we have the King of Water. So it's the same energy as yesterday. Healing those wounds, allowing those wounds. Yeah. Look at the difference in energy here. Doing, having so many things going on, the monkey mind. But look, you know, how quickly that balloon has been popped for all of us collectively. Because it was an illusion. The reality we were living is an illusion. I'm going to read the 7 of fire, stress. Stress is our greatest killer. We know this. It's not any virus that's going around. Stress. And right now we have the opportunity to drop out of that fear, to come to ourselves with openness, open vulnerability, and allow our emotions to heal. Allow that sense of stillness, acceptance, loving kindness for ourselves and others, to drop ourselves out of our ego. What are we trying to prove? This is our conditioning. This is how we've been shown to live our lives. But this is the reality of who we are. Blue. This is heart-centered. Speaking from our heart. Dropping out of the mind, no head. Look how red his face is. Look how much noise is going on in the mind. Okay. Excuse me. All private goals are neurotic. The essential man comes to know, to feel, I am not separate from the whole, and there is no need to seek and search for any destiny on my own. Things are happening, the world is moving. They are happening of their own accord. There is no need for me to make any struggle, any effort. There is no need for me to fight for anything. I can relax and be. Right now, the river, the current of the stream is moving really fast. Yeah, time of big change. There's no point trying to go upstream. We need to keep our heads above the water and go with the flow. Go with the flow of the stream. The essential man is not a doer. The accidental man is a doer. The accidental man is, of course, then in anxiety, tension, stress, anguish, continuously sitting on a volcano. It can erupt any moment because he lives in a world of uncertainty and believes as if it is certain. This creates tension in his being. He knows deep down that nothing is certain. How many people do you know just when they were completely overloaded with too many projects, too many balls in the air, have suddenly come down with a virus, a flu, or taken a fall, or ended up on crutches? That's just the sort of bad timing. The little monkey with the pen in his hand is about to impose on the one-man band pictured here. And this is what's happened collectively. The quality of stress represented by this card visits all of us at times, but perfectionists are particularly vulnerable to it. We created ourselves with the idea that without us, nothing will happen, especially in the way we want it to. Wow, what makes you think you're so special? Do you think the sun won't rise in the morning unless you personally set the alarm? Do you think your nails will stop growing because you don't have some form of control over them, or your food won't be digested? Feel into the miracle that is life, that is nature. Go for a walk, buy some flowers, and fix yourself some dinner. Anything unimportant will do. Just put yourself out of that monkey's reach. And what I'm hearing here as the loudest message is to be present with what you're experiencing now. That is where your healing is, in the stillness of the present moment. I love you all so much. Have an amazing Thursday. I apologize that these have been uploaded so late. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time uploading at the moment, and I've heard that a few people are. But anyway, when you get it, will be the perfect time for you. I love you and take great care. Bye.